Second Timothy chapter 3, verse 1. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem Rakakadash, for blessing me with the spirit to do this lesson. So let me read that again. This is Second Timothy chapter 3, verse 1. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. That word perilous goes into dangerous, evil times. It says, for men and women shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, and unholy. And we see all of that happening on the earth today, right? People are more into themselves as, more than ever, which, as you see the title of this video, it says, woman speaks out after disturbing encounter in uptown Dallas goes viral. Now, I brought that out because, you know, a lot of these women in America, especially over here, in the West, period, you know, they they're very proud, man. And uh they have no knowledge of the times that they're living in. Right? The women in America, especially America, are very unruly, right? They're very proud, they're very arrogant. They're a bunch of feminists, right? It's all about being the girls nowadays. They bash men. And the Lord is about to, you know, pretty much correct them on their actions, right? Because it's truly disgusting the way these women they dress, they carry themselves. Now, every time we do videos, we don't say it's all women. You know, we are mainly talking about the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American women. But even when dealing with our women, it's not all our women that are like this. But you have a mass number of women who are very proud and arrogant and what is it? Masculine. A lot of women, man. So, in these upcoming days, these end times, the Lord said, what? Perilous times shall come. And women, they have no idea what they're stepping into, man. Right? Because it's all about glitz and glamour, makeup, right? Foundation, materialistic shit. Right? The Lord's about to shut this place down, man. He's about to shut the pride of the woman down, the pride of man down, right? All of these gifts and materialistic things that people worship, the Lord's about to shut all this down. Right? It's about to be real uncomfortable out here for a lot of women, man. So I came across this video and I got another clip, pretty much going into these women and how, you know, uh uh this is showing you a prelude to what's about to happen in their lives, man. Because you got men out here that are estranged, men out here that are unhinged, and men out here that got a bone to pick with a lot of these women, man. And they popping out, they showing out and they popping out, man. So that I don't need a man spirit. The Lord gonna take that off the earth. That independent, I don't need a man. I can do it by myself. I got a career. I'm strong. I'm this. I'm that. All that shit is about to go out the window, man. The Lord is throwing that shit off the planet, throwing it off the earth, man. That proud spirit, that proud, pompous spirit that these women have, The Lord is getting rid of it. Right? So let's play this. Yahba Shem Shah one and the elect be other five. Shalom.
As dozens of women are using social media to warn others about a bizarre encounter across popular uptown locations, and their stories are now catching the attention of authorities. Alicia Barrera reports.
We spoke to several women in uptown Dallas, and they tell us that a man will approach them with a very uncomfortable request. And while what this man asks is not illegal, the women question his behavior and what police can do.
I'm literally like on the verge of having a panic attack.
Out of breath, still shaky, and clearly stunned, Caitlin posted on TikTok about a man following her while on her way to the gym.
And then he asks to watch me go to the bathroom. Because he's a weirdo.
As of today, more than 42,000 people have viewed the video.
I was very shocked that somebody would have the nerve to do that.
Those that say they have been harassed by possibly the same person are speaking up.
Dozens of women now have come forward saying they've had the same experience.
I was reading all the comments and how many women were coming forward and explicitly saying what he was asking them to do.
Many of the comments also encouraged Caitlin to make a police report.
When I went into the police station, they said that it was, quote, creepy, but not a crime. My frustration.
See, the thing with these women over here in America, that they've been given the freedom to where they believe they can pretty much do whatever they want, man. Right? Look how a lot of these women dress out here, man. They dress in skin tight. Pretty much they ain't got shit on and just walking and mincing and going, you know, here and there. And like, you know, nothing can happen. Nobody's supposed to say anything to them, man, because they're liberated. But no, you got men out here that you're gonna encounter dressed the way you are. You know, a lot of weirdos. They're gonna approach you, man. Like, you women in America, especially America, have been, you know, tricked, bamboozled into thinking that you're strong and you know, you're free. You can do as you please. Right? You about to find out you were tricked. You know, because women use, you know, sex as a weapon. They come out, they entice men with their skimpy ass, you know, harlot, you know, attire. And men, they make men jump through hoops to get what the men want, man. You ultimately know what that is. But we coming into a time where when all hell breaks loose and 911 is no longer a thing, men are just going to run up on you, man. They're not going to ask no questions, man. They're just going to take what they want, do what they want. And, you know, you're going to have to deal with it. Right? This is the American woman for you, man. Right? This is the American woman. This is what America breeds. This is the type of women America breeds, man. And we know not all our women are like this. You know, even a lot of, you know, heathen women, they don't dress provocative, man. But for the most part, you got a lot of these women that are just, you know, showing it all, man. This is Isaiah chapter 32, verse 9. Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. This is speaking about our women. It says, give ear unto my speech. So the Lord is telling our women to give ear to his speech, man. Hear what he's saying, especially the so-called black woman, man. It says, many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women. And we are in those days. We are in those times. We are in those years. Right? And Yahweh Shem Shah is speaking to our women specifically, you know, because you see the way our women dress, man. The Lord said, many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women, for the venture shall fail, the gathering shall not come. Right? So it's about to be perilous times out here. Right? It says, tremble ye women that are at ease, be troubled ye careless ones. because our women are very careless out here, right? And I'm telling you, when the top pops off of this country, and pretty much is a lawless society, you women are gonna remember what was told to you, and you're gonna want to get right, but it's gonna be too late, man. It's gonna be too late for a lot of y'all, man. Let me get another one. This is Job. Because the reason a lot of these women do what they do is because they hella proud. America has made them hella proud, man. Right? America has made them hella proud. So the Lord, hey, man, the Lord gonna humble you women. This is Job chapter 40 and verse 11. Cast abroad the rage of thy wrath, and behold, everyone that is proud and obeys him, man. Right? Belittle him. Right? These women are going to be belittled. Right now, they on a high standard. Right? America has propped them up, but they're going to be belittled. They're going to be, told that they're already being told that, they're just harlots and just used for recreational purposes only. Right? They ain't worth nothing. They're already being belittled, man. But that's going to turn into, a more physical thing where, they're going to be humbled by the Lord in a very, grievous way. It says, look on everyone that is proud and bring him low, or her, and tread down the wicked in their place, man. Because a lot of these women, they're going to be treaded down, right? A lot of these women, they're going to, get graped. A lot of these women, they're going to get, which going to bring me to my next clip. They're going to get hands put on them, man. Right? So let's continue.
Frustration is just in the fact that there is no law or protection in place to help women with situations like this.
So here it is, Salakia. So you want laws put in place to where as women, you already got all these fucking laws passed to prop your mind up to think that you can do what you want and dress how you want and act how you want and be disrespectful and unruly. But you want more laws so that men pretty much can't say nothing to you, man. You fucking women, man, are very proud over here. Right? This is why the Lord gonna bring your asses low.
Level.
In West Village, two women told NBC5 off camera about their encounter. Highland Park police confirmed they have one report from May of last year on 4th Street. Security on the Katy Trail said they responded to a similar incident just weeks ago. And in an email, Dallas police said Central Patrol has been made aware of the issue and is taking steps to address it. Additionally, DPD has partnered with Uptown Dallas's private security team to ensure the safety of the residents.
After we reached out to Dallas police for information, the woman was contacted by officers to file a formal police report. Still, no suspect has been identified. In Dallas, Alicia Barrera.
Yeah, man. So yeah. That's what's hey. You got a lot of creeps out here. Creeps and weirdos out here, man. That's gonna do some things to a lot of these women, man, because these women, you can't tell them nothing. Right? So here, that was in Dallas. So here you got in Chicago, it says suburban woman punched, knocked out downtown Chicago. So it's gonna go from, let me talk to you to, actually putting hands on you, man. Right? Actually putting hands on you. So let's check this one out.
Miles only works downtown 1 day a week. Today, she's still suffering the consequences of that random attack, but it is what she found out about the person who prosecutors say did it that has led her to speak out.
He hit me with such force.
Sitting at home in Lake Villa today, Kathy Miles admits the last thing she remembers before her attack on August the 19th is walking past Block 37 in the Loop on the way to the Union Station.
I woke up and my coworker was standing above me saying, "You're okay. We're in the hospital. You've been assaulted."
She then passed out again.
The next thing I remember is my daughter, Deanna, saying, "Hi, Mama. I'm here. You're okay.
And while she doesn't remember what happened, a colleague who was walking with her at the time told her this.
She had said this man came in between the two of us, shoved us apart, and then hit me in the face.
That punch left Miles with several broken bones in her face, as well as a concussion. According to police, she was assaulted by 32-year-old William Livingston.
And you got Jake out here, just full of rage, man, toward these women. A lot of these men, they walking around holding a lot of resentment toward you women, man, because women have ruined men's lives. This is a spirit of vengeance right here. And the Lord is letting them pop out and show up, right? Because, for a long time, you women have pretty much been getting away with murder. So the Lord is not going to hold his tongue no more concerning your wickedness, man, because a lot of these women, they're completely wicked out here. And they so goddamn proud, man. So proud, right? So the Lord got Jake out here. The Lord gonna have Esau, Edom out here. The Lord gonna have men of every nation out here just judging you women, man, right? Because listen, we living in that time.
Record search produced 13 mugshots of Livingston going back to 2012. A large number of those arrests for aggravated assault and battery of both women and police officers, something Miles found out after the fact.
Like, what is enough? What does someone have to do where he's going to be, they're going to be held accountable?
According to online records, Livingston's history of random acts of violence against women
and women are never held accountable in America. Women are never held accountable, man. They can, start a fight. They can, they can just wake up one morning and divorce, their husband of 20 years and take everything of his. And, women can, talk shit and provoke a man and hit a man. And then when the man hit her, the man is held accountable, but not the woman. Right? So now them days are over. Them days are over, man. You women gonna shut the hell up, man. You're gonna shut the hell up. You're gonna get in line, and you're gonna take your rightful place, which is the weaker vessel under the man, man. If not, you're gonna meet creeps like this, and they're not gonna have no remorse, man. And Jake ran off because and he got caught, whatever. But like I said earlier, imagine. There are no cops. Nobody you can call to come step in and save you. Imagine when that time comes. These women believe that day is never going to come. And that day is right around the corner, man. Right around the corner. This is 1 John chapter 2, verse 16. It says, for all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh and the lust of the eyes, because that's what these women are to these men, man. Right? The way these women dress, right? The way they prop up themselves and get chopped on and get advanced bodies, you know what I'm saying? The way they do this, they become lustful and enticing to men. So when men try to approach them and talk to them, they belittle men, right? They tell them that they ain't good enough. They tell them they got to have this amount of money to even talk to them. They tell them they got to give them money to talk to them. Men are taking mental notes of all of that, man. Right? You get on social media and you show your assets, right? You entice men. Men DM you. You don't want nothing to do with them. All of that's being recorded, man. And you're going to have to, answer for all of those things, man. All of those things you're going to have to address in that day. And the day is fastly approaching. It says, for all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh and the lust of the eyes and the pride of life is not of the Father, but is of the world. Yeah, the pride of life, man. Men and women in this country are very prideful, man. Right? Right? We get on the men too, but this is about the women, man. Right? That's another video for another time. Verse 17. And the world passeth away, and that's what we're entering. This world passing away, this age. This kingdom passing away, man. It said the lust of and the lust thereof. But he that doeth the will of the Most High abideth forever, man. So the men of the Lord, you know, the elect of the nation of Israel is going to abide forever. Everybody else, they're gonna perish, man.
Goes back 8 years. In 2017, he was accused of randomly attacking 2 women months apart. Both cases were dropped. In 2022, Livingston was sentenced to 5 years in prison after prosecutors said he punched and attempted to rob 4 women within 20 minutes in the Loop. And yet, just 14 months later, in 2023, while on parole, Livingston was arrested for hitting a woman in the face on North Michigan Avenue. And in 2024, he was sentenced to 100 days in prison after punching a 15-year-old girl, also on North Michigan Avenue.
So Jake got an issue with women, man. And he's not the only one. You got a lot of men out here that got issues with women. That's tired of these women. And they about to show themselves, man.
I'm not going to let someone speak for me. I need to speak for myself. I need to say something. If I say nothing and he does this to another person, I'm going to feel bad.
Livingston's next court date is set for September the 15th at the Skokie Courthouse. Kathy tells us she will be there.
Yeah, well, you know, it is what it is. You know, and she ain't no different. She's a mom. She ain't no different, man. A lot of these women, man, 95 to 97% of women in America are very fucking proud, man. Right? This is Isaiah chapter 2 and verse 12, and we're going to shut it down. It says, for the day of the Lord of hosts shall be upon everyone that is proud and lofty, man. Yeah, big-headed. It says, and upon everyone that is lifted up, and he shall be brought low. Right? So these women are about to be brought low. Right now, they on a pedestal, man. Right? America put these women on a pedestal, and they're about to be thrown off, man. Verse 17, and the loftiness of man shall be bowed down, and the haughtiness of men shall be made low, and the Lord alone shall be exalted in that day. We living in a time where the Lord is going to be exalted, not you damn women, man. So I'm going to leave it there. Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushua willing, the elect was edified. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushua B'Hashem Rakakadash for blessing me with the spirit to do this lesson. To the next lesson. Shalom.